What's going on, y'all? I want to talk about this whole Doja Cat canceling Azalea Banks ranting and why the fuck she bringing Nicki Minaj in mix of it. But first, like and subscribe. Yeah, smash that like button and subscribe. So, okay, if you don't know by now, Doja Cat was essentially canceled or, career over. I don't know, it's been like 3 days. I don't know how long it actually takes somebody to be canceled these days in this cancel culture. So Doja Cat, some of her posts and videos have been dug up. Surprise, surprise. She just got that number one with Nicki Minaj. Anytime somebody's at the height of their careers or career reaches a peak these days, information just gets drug up about it. It's bound to happen. There's so many bloggers out there. There's so many aggressive fans, and now we're in quarantine, so people ain't got nothing but time. So all this stuff was brought up about Doja Cat. Very problematic race-related issues. I'm gonna just call it what it is. Self-hate. That's what it appears to be. She's said something about being black is depressing. She hates her grade of hair. She's also dating a white man. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but she's said stuff like black men ain't ish, blah 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 blah. She is this it's a lot. It's a lot. She's in this some chat room that's known for racism, and she's like, I don't know. She's I don't know what you call it. Like she's like flirting with them in a very like racially problematic way. So that's been aired out. The video, all this stuff is out there. Do your research is out there. So she was quiet for about 2 days, and she issued some fake ass apology that was done by her publicist. Obviously, it was so corny. I don't even want to get into that. Just a fake ass apology. So you just use your imagination. Um, for those of you who don't know, Doja Cat is estranged from her father, her African father, and a lot of people think that may be the reason for some of her self-hating ways. Um, so let's go on to Miss Azealia Banks. Now, Azealia Banks, it's surprising, but it's not surprising. She does this ever so often. Every full moon, she goes on a rant and starts dragging people because she got nothing better to do because she don't have no music out. And I'm starting to think she might be on some powerful substances because she definitely looked high as fuck in that video. She looked higher than a motherfucker. And she just gone on and on and on and on and on. But to her credit, a lot of times Azealia Banks has some good points, and this was no different. She dragged the likes of Ebro, Dave East. You know what? I'm gonna take that back. Most of the stuff she said was just like, this is how I know she was high, because most of the stuff she said was like a contradiction in my eyes. Not the Ebro thing. The Ebro thing was pretty on point. She said, because Ebro made a statement defending Doja Cat, and she was basically like, well, you didn't do that with me, and I'm like a complete black woman, and you didn't have all that energy for me and protecting me and all this stuff. And he was basically like, oh, we shouldn't just cancel Doja Cat. We need to educate her because that's what's needed. So yeah, that's bullshit. But then she gets on Nicki Minaj. She drags Nicki Minaj into it, and it's just like, ugh, if you know the history of Azealia Banks, she is just a flip flopper. One minute she is she's riding Nicki's imaginary dick, sucking it to completion, and next minute she's dragging her and criticizing her and doing all this extra shit. Like, it's just the most random, craziest shit. She claims that Nicki was just jealous of Cardi B the entire time because Cardi B has more swag than her. She said that she got her number one with Doja Cat, and that's why she don't want to speak out, even though she hasn't been speaking out about anything for months. She literally did the song with Doja Cat, got the number one, and went about her business. All this hoopla shit. She claims that, Nicki Minaj started a whole radio show to drag Cardi on. No, bitch. Nicki Minaj started a radio show because she was radio blackballed, and the radio deliberately spoke out loud that they were not going to play her music, and no DJs on the station better not play her music. So she had the resources and the wealth and the wherewithal and the business savvy to create her own radio show, and it's the number one radio show on Apple Music. And she also created that radio show because after 10 long years in the game, she actually wanted to voice her opinion and express herself. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I think the whole idea was genius, but somebody on Azalea Banks scale all the way down to hell cannot comprehend shit like that. Because she's not about her money. That's one thing, like, bitch, where's your music? Yeah, I heard everything you got to say. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, but where's your music? You're supposed to be a rapper first. And she goes on to talk about, Nicki Minaj, she's featuring these non-A-list artists. She want to work with Tekashi and Doja Cat. First of all, if she want to work with Tekashi or not, that's her business. Secondly, Tekashi and Nicki Minaj are literally the most talked about rappers to date. Literally. Nobody's talking about anybody more than Tekashi and Nicki Minaj. Secondly, you're a hypocrite because you're on that same rant whining about how Dave East wanted a $20K feature from you and you weren't going to pay it. She had to be high. She had to be. She had to be high. Let me just say this. I don't know what the fuck Nicki Minaj has to do with this situation. She's not a part of those rants that Doja Cat went on. She didn't even know about it before she did the Say So remix. You can't even relate that to her and Cardi B's situation. First of all, Cardi B is less black than Doja Cat. Cardi B threw a shoe at Nicki Minaj based on imaginary like tweet that there's no other. That's her source of proof for throwing shoes and starting fights with Nicki Minaj, the queen of rap. So there's no comparison. There's no fucking comparison to that. Nicki Minaj has been minding her business, and y'all just keep bringing her name up every chance you get. It's just like she is the most. It must be really fucking hard to be Nicki Minaj. She is literally damned if she do, damned if she don't. When she's speaking out after 10 long years, y'all say, oh, she should just shut up. She shouldn't voice her opinion. She shouldn't do this. She shouldn't do that. When she's completely quiet, minding her business, being her Zen harmony shit. Oh, why is she talking? Why is she addressing this, addressing that? Y'all some miserable ass bitches. Y'all Nicki haters. Y'all miserable. And for the people siding with Azealia Banks on this topic, she gonna drag your fame next week or whenever the next full moon hits and she decided to get high and drunk again, they ain't gonna be the target. So I don't understand. And some people think the Barbs are like that. Let me tell you something. Every fan slash stan base, whatever you want to call it, has their sane and insane fans. Yes, you got some Barbs that's gonna be riding one way or the other. Where she go, are you for Nicki today? Yes, we feel you. We stand you, girl. Blah 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 blah. You against Nicki? Oh, we hate you. Off with your fucking head. Now the sane ones are gonna be like, oh, you for Nicki? I hear what you saying. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But we can't trust you, bitch, because you are fucking bipolar. You have those groups in every fan group. Don't just isolate the Barbs. You you have those in every fan group. Cause best believe the Cardi fans right now, or no, whatever, the fucking Kim fans, whoever hates Nicki Minaj is happy with Azalea Banks right now. But as soon as she drags their fave, they gonna be on her ass or calling her all types of shit. So I just want to make this video because it's just been biting and itching at me. Like, I didn't say anything about the whole Lisa Ray situation because it's like, it's so bad now. It's like you could just predict when somebody's gonna hate on Nicki Minaj. Every time she got something good going on, somebody just comes out the woodwork and says some outlandish shit. So it's like, y'all just hate to see this woman exist, and it's fucking sad. It's fucking sad. I don't know, y'all. What do y'all think about this whole, all of it? What y'all think about Doja Cat being canceled? What y'all think about Azalea Banks rant and you know, Nicki Minaj being one of her targets while she's just minding her fucking business? Like I said, like and subscribe to my channel and tell me what you think below. Peace.